What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So, the SEC continues to attack cryptocurrency. Even though cryptocurrency, has been or wants to be adopted by a lot of the financial institutions, they're looking at things like Bitcoin, where they're basically saying anything but Bitcoin is a security. And they're kind of backing this whole Bitcoin strategy and seeing that, people are going to throw a lot of money into this one play, into this one cryptocurrency. Even though we know a lot of other cryptocurrencies are kind of the future of how we use money or the future of money, honestly, when it comes to something like an XRP or maybe like a Solana or ADA or something of that nature, right? You have a lot of cryptocurrencies that can make a difference, but the SEC continues to kind of attack those and push those down, suppress them as much as they possibly can, so that communities can't really thrive, people can't really make a ton of money off of those, the increase of those until they decide that they want it to increase, kind of, right? So we've seen some interesting things, and we've seen the SEC lose. We've seen the SEC just more recently win. And I wanted to kind of talk about this and, just give you my perspective on the whole entire thing, as well as just understanding like if they truly are going to destroy some of these cryptocurrencies like an XRP or Terra Luna Classic or even just Coinbase, like exchanges in general. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out any of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Patreon, those links are in the description. Now, don't forget about my Margex link. If you guys want to sign up for Margex, start using Margex, trade with it. You can leverage up to 100x if you want to. If you feel like you are a successful trader and you know that things are going to decrease or increase, or you wanted to do it more longer term and get set in there with a higher amount, but only risking, a smaller amount for you. Like say if you only wanted to risk $10, but then 100x leverage that play and end up making a hell of a lot as it does increase to $100 instead of it's at $1, and then the price is at $100 and you make a crazy amount from this, right? Just an insane amount. So yeah, go ahead and check out my Margex link down below. Make sure you invest, with caution because you're investing with leverage, which means you can fully get liquidated way quicker than if you just put money in there altogether. And if you want some more explanation or a further explanation of that, I have that on Patreon where we can always talk about it back and forth about exactly what leverage trading is and what risks you have. So let's talk about this. I think there's an article out there right now, and I released a video earlier today talking about the whole Terraform Labs situation and how a judge, Rakoff, ruled that Terraform Labs and Do Kwon breached securities law by placing focus, um, greater focus, the SEC cases against Coinbase and Ripple, right? So, anyways, um, Terraform Labs basically violated these laws by not registering Luna and UST as a security, right? And that's where it's kind of the latest win for the SEC. While we've seen a lot of wins from other things, right, other places, right, cryptocurrency projects, parent companies, we've seen wins in that area, but we've also seen losses right after the fact because the losses would be they kind of kill momentum. And they've done that plenty of times where they've killed momentum. One notable one would be when XRP was labeled as not a security. Things should have exploded. But guess what happened? We're going to appeal. Killed all momentum that you could possibly have, right? So XRP gained 0.08% on Thursday, ending its session at 63 cents, which currently it's actually at like 61 cents. Rakoff ruled Terraform Labs, the co-founder Do Kwon, failed to register Terra USD and Luna as securities. The SEC versus Coinbase and the SEC versus Ripple remain the focal point for the crypto market. And it's 100% true, right? Because it's against exchanges. Well, you have against one exchange that I feel like is putting everything out there and is trying to abide by all of the rules and the laws. And if something is labeled as a security, they take it off their platform. If something's ruled as not a security, they put it back on their platform. They did that, right? And then when it comes to Ripple, it seems like they really don't have much left there with Ripple because they already labeled XRP as not a security. They already dropped all charges for the CEO and the chairman. So you really don't have much there, and it seems like Terraform Labs is there as well. And this is the latest bit of information. Now, this is not the end all be all say of exactly if it is a security or not. This is kind of just a ruling as to what he believes. And then when you have the trial, which will be January 29th, 2024, that's where you will see maybe that end ruling after the fact. So I don't know exactly when the final decision will be, but we know the trial starts at that point, January 29th, 2024. So let's see. On Thursday, Judge Rakoff gave the SEC a much needed win with the U.S. courts. Rakoff reportedly ruled that Terraform Labs and its founder, Do Kwon, violated securities law by failing to register Terra USD and Luna as securities. Judge Rakoff denied summary judgment from the SEC and the defendants as a result of the trial will begin on January 29th, 2024. The broader crypto market ended Thursday in the negative territory, which it is negative today again. Significantly, the total crypto market fell by 1.67%, or 27.59 billion, down to a 1.625 billion dollar market cap, or trillion, I guess. However, XRP buckled the broader market trend in July. Judge Annalise Torres ruled XRP was not a security, and the ruling likely provided XRP price support on Thursday. Significantly, Judge Rakoff targeted the programmatic sales ruling in August. Rakoff stated Judge Torres made an error in her ruling in the ongoing SEC versus Ripple case. The latest ruling favoring the SEC will likely fuel bets on the SEC appealing against the programmatic sales ruling. However, the SEC must wait until Ripple case concludes before filing an appeal. An appeal could not extend the case into 2025. On Thursday, the Wall Street Journal published an article, Big Battles Loom in SEC War on Crypto. So honestly, you look at everything that's happened here, and that's just including the SEC versus Terraform Labs and the SEC versus Ripple. You're trying to see that connection and trying to get it makes me believe that somebody's being paid off, right? That's what it makes me feel like, because you come to a decision, and then they're like, oh, well, you know what? The appeal is denied, and now you have to go through the whole entire trial, which the trial will end with probably Ripple winning, and then they're going to go and appeal it again, unless we see the broader adoption of crypto in general. And if we do end up seeing that, maybe we don't really see the impact there. But this is ridiculous that the SEC wants to attack and end crypto, destroy crypto so much that they will fight and fight and fight until they prove that they are right. And it's ridiculous, because maybe you don't want the collapse of the US dollar and you want XRP, you don't want XRP to be able to take over. I think this just makes cryptocurrency a lot stronger. Does this mean that even if it does get labeled a security, right? Does this mean that, and I'm not saying it will, but if it does this mean that it's the end of XRP? Does it mean it's the end of Terraform Labs or the end of Luna? No, it doesn't mean that. It just means that the US is going to be lagging behind every other country that's doing their payment services and going through different banks, using Ripple's platforms and using XRP as a whole to transact and move things a lot faster, while we're over here using paper. We're going to be stuck, if we're kind of comparing accounting to like different accounting programs, we're using green sheets trying to do everything by paper, and they're over here getting everything done in a matter of 5 minutes. Like that's basically what we're gonna see here. And I don't want that, and I know you don't want that. If you are watching from the US, I know you don't want that. But what can we do about it? We can tell them, stop what you're doing, because we're not being wronged in any way by the cryptocurrency market, by anything that's in the cryptocurrency market, unless we decide to make that mistake and invest into something that we truly we just wanted to see a gain from. But honestly, with XRP's case, I think it's more of a standard use overall. Maybe Terra Luna Classic, we don't really know exactly what that use will be, but the path forward will tell us what that full use will be. And hopefully we will get back to a form of normalcy where we will use the stablecoin. We'll see it as a algorithmic stablecoin that will be able to hold its own peg kind of by itself within its own ecosystem without being backed by any type of dollar or gold or anything, right? So honestly, it's just I don't know. It's just a problem for me every time I read anything new about the SEC, because they're always trying to attack cryptocurrency. And you even see what they did with Coinbase, right? In August, Coinbase filed a motion to dismiss, arguing the SEC has no authority to regulate crypto exchanges, which I don't think they do. But honestly, I think they should have. There should be some form of regulation on the cryptocurrency market, and that should be through exchanges. But they don't have any authority to do that. Presiding Judge Catherine will hear oral arguments on January 17th, 2024. If the judge grants the MTD, the SEC would could lose its right to regulate by enforcement. In June 2023, the SEC charged Coinbase for allegedly operating as an unregistered securities exchange, broker, and clearing agency. Additionally, the SEC charged Coinbase for the unregistered offering and selling of securities in connection with its staking as a service program. And they basically labeled everything as a security besides Bitcoin. Like that was the main issue. So honestly, you see the connection here, right? The SEC attacks an exchange. The SEC attacks a cryptocurrency project. The SEC attacks a parent company for cryptocurrency projects for a payment option. The SEC attacks crypto overall unless it includes Bitcoin, because that's where they have all their money. That's what I'm assuming. It's not 100% confirmed, but that's what I'm assuming. So anyways, let's continue to fight this thing. I can't really do anything about it besides speak up. And I know a lot of other people can speak up as well, but they're just trying to bring crypto down a couple of notches because they know that crypto is the future. They fought everything in the past, and they're looking to fight this as well, and they're going to leave the US way behind the rest of the world as they're making faster transactions and doing it more efficiently and not having a boatload of debt and only having a certain amount of XRP that's even available, not being able to print any more money. That's probably their main issue, is the fact that their unlimited money printer will not be a thing anymore if we move more towards cryptocurrency that has a set or a fixed overall max supply. You cannot mint anymore. However, if you go to something that may have the ability that has an unlimited ability to be minted, right? Or mined or whatever, they can create that. It's not out of thin air, but they can create that. Some cases it might be out of thin air, but in other cases it might not be out of thin air, but they might be able to mine it, right? So it would still be able to. You would just have more workers that are doing that in order to mine that. But that's a whole nother story. We can talk about that. These are conspiracy theories. But all I know is every time we have any type of positivity, the SEC is here to just shut all positivity down. That's just how it goes. Guys, hit that like button. Let me know what you're thinking about this. Make sure you guys check out my Margex link down below if you guys are interested in leverage trading. But I'm going to get out of here. I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.